Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here with more Rome 2 Total War and the Seleucid Empire, as we're fighting on numerous fronts, dealing with the enemies of the Seleucid Empire. And of course, we've got a big threat over here, and I'm briefly pondering, should I actually try and engage it out in the open field so we can use some of my maneuverability more, or should I just try and bait them into sort of a kill situation here? But then again, the hoplites, even the militia, is sort of more meant for sort of... Well, again, if I can sort of use the pikemen really well, I can basically negate their hoplites. The problem's just going to bit some of their slingers. Also, they got mobs, interesting. Also got some Bithynians here who are still just standing about there, basically. Not moving an inch. Troops are reinforcing and building up. And otherwise, not much I can do since my resources are basically being tied down on military expeditions left and right. So, I think I'll let them attack though. I can run them into sort of narrow roads and I can flank them and outmaneuver them. We got Egypt attacking Jerusalem. That was a bit unexpected actually. My forces are not in a condition to sort of fight after that sizable loss, but I basically have to try. That was rather out of left field. I might actually lose this army. Quite a shame, that's a lot of such is life. I still got my allies bringing in my puppets there and can't be a complete loss, plus this will free up some resources, but still this kinda stick. Nothing. They're attacking through here. Got set up for dealing with them there. Go, a lot of slingers. Cavalry will set up around here so they can sort of flank in. What I've got left will basically act as reserve around here. Not that I have a lot left. The garrison, for example, isn't of much use in this situation at all, so this is a bit much. I got a few hoplites and some hillmen. It's basically going to come down to my more functioning pikemen units. And basically slaughtering the enemy. And catching with my cavalry. That's basically going to come down, for the most part, to our Hellenic cataphracts.
I will sacrifice to Zeus and Ares for their favor.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
They're running from the same direction. That's something there. That means you can sort of focus more on just the same spot. Also means I just have to worry about these angles and there's no other approaches towards here, so that does ease things up notably.
Advance at speed! Melee infantry ready! As you command! General! Riders, advance!
So got a levy pikemen, not exactly the strongest either, but they'll have to do. Nubian spearmen. Rushing ahead, we got Egyptian infantry. We got more Egyptian infantry plus the royal peltasts and Egyptian slingers hanging back. Plus we got the bigger army here with more pikemen, royal thorax swordsmen, more pikemen, Egyptian pikemen, spearmen, infantry, and a lot more cavalry. In fact, that could be a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what the Nubian spearmen up to there. Also, very clean shaven.
This is not a good place to die. Are there any good ones? See?
Yeah, that proved to be a very bad victory. The last battle there, which has only left me vulnerable here to counterattack. Again, I can bring down an army, I think, reasonably fast after that, but this is still going to be quite unpleasant. But at the same time, if they do commit in sort of one bigger move, again, the cavalry should have a chance.
Pikemen! Pikes!
Just wish the
Quick march!
garrison was a bit faster to replenish.
Pikemen! We await your orders at the double! Pikes at the ready!
Use the other pikemen to reinforce the front line there.
Javelin men!
We've got the hoplites to maybe sort of try and assist for the flanking a bit. Not they're going to be much use, I think, but they're not going to be much use head-on fight, I think, either. It's basically going to be down to them just charging into the pikes and getting murdered while being shot to bits by slingers, and then somehow hit them in the head hard enough with cavalry from a flank to break them.
Pikemen! Pikes! What are you waiting? Pikes ready! Slingers!
I can somehow make that work. I should have a chance. Somehow.
Pike infantry ready!
So there we go. Several layers of pikes plus slingers behind. That should be a sizable front line for them to try and break through. But so far they're not moving. I'm just going to sort of rush this through. I gotta say, this is weird. Alright, men, watch the rolls. They could do things. Are you alright, Captain? Yes. Again. What on earth? That's gotta be one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of weird things in Total War by now. Bring back the character. There you go. Now they're throwing themselves at it. A lot of small rocks being flung there at the enemy. Pikemen setting up there for their own pikey bits. Spearmen charging forwards. Oh, rats. Listen in the light cavalry. Getting with my own cavalry. Oh.
Persian Hopliday! Hellenic cataphracts!
Oh, here they just sort of thrown themselves at it.
Our general is under attack.
Ready to march! On glory! Orders! We await your command!
Oh, here they seem to be doing well. Here they're dealing with some cavalry. Right, some of the units seem to be struggling a bit there. Cavalry shattered.
General! As you command!
Yeah, the cavalry's being slightly hurt by my hoplites. Pikemen suffering a bit there against the other pikemen. Thankfully it's their pikemen. A lot of cavalry charging in, they're going to have to deal with that.
Javelin men! Orders! Good forward!
Wow, my pikemen are really getting a lot of killing down there. They're also suffering quite a bit. As to be expected.
Pikemen! Right the line!
Assist to support a bit.
Yes, command, ready and waiting.
The men are wavering.
Yes, you can sort of figure that. Not much you can do about that there at the moment.
General! We're through!
Best thing to do is just try and murder their stuff as hard as possible. Which my pikemen Romans seem to be having some success with, which is definitely good.
On my order! With
Our men flee the
Without the
field of
pikemen, this battle
battle.
would certainly not be possible.
This is a shameful display.
at the ready! General!
Victoria, lead us!
Seems like we're doing some damage to the cavalry over here. The fighting just continues. The slaughter basically continues.
An entire unit has perished.
Alright, our pikemen are holding up there, but that's looking a bit close. Some range units are suffering.
At the ready! We await your orders!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Withdraw!
Get quickly now!
Melee horsemen!
An entire unit has perished.
Another unit's running, another unit about to break as well. More men running at the pikemen. They're beginning to get a bit overextended there, I think.
As you wish! Withdraw!
An entire unit has perished.
Another unit gone. Ah, we got shit. Catch those bastards before they cause havoc.
At your command!
Untold havoc.
On my order! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Pikemen are doing a lot of damage, but ultimately it is not enough. In the end, they're being swarmed. Again, their condition is simply too weak.
For glory! Engage!
Best I can do is just help to bleed out the opponent as much as possible, slowing down another assault against my territories,
This is a shameful
and make it easy for my allies for that matter to deal with them. But there you go, yeah, it's beginning to really fall apart here. The pike line ultimately, while stalwart, is not enough.
On my order! Withdraw!
Our men flee the field of battle.
Yeah,
This is a shameful display.
complete collapse. Shameful, but nothing to be done about it in the end. My poor performance in the previous battle didn't help again. And probably what enabled them this victory. So I did a lot there. Probably done better, and again similar with the Hoplites. Problem is, yeah, that previous battle poorly executed by me, and I just suffered for it. Had I also sold that, probably done better off actually. That's a bit sad to think about. Gotta use my agents to try and slow down the armies. Galatia striking at Iconium. Well, my pikemen are looking strong, and so are the rest of the forces, and they're just bringing the same stuff, so very likely I can pull it off because of the power of the pikemen. They are super strong. I mean, ranged units do beat them quite hard if you catch up because they don't have really big. But these chaps don't have a lot of ranged units, so it rather works out in my favour.
Pikemen! Form phalanx! Orders! Ready! Hillmen! Pikes!
So got one unit there of Galatian noblemen. Roguely throwing themselves at the Seleucid Empire defenders. The second wave following up there from the rear, so they're probably waiting for them before attacking. They'll also be nice and tired. Freemen mostly, so again, there's another unit there of Galatian noblemen. Some Gallic warriors, some slingers, but overall, nothing that severely threatens my forces there. So rapidly they advance. go. Now within combat range. And where they apply the most pressure, I'll be sending the pikemen fort. And then I'll sort of leave the rest of sort of hillmen and eastern spearmen to reinforce whatever else there. The stare at the wall maneuver again, it seems. Just the freemen now. Looks like.
Ready for orders.
Stand ground.
At the ready.
Looks someone's trying to flank about, and looks like I'll be sending over my main pike unit there. No, they're shifting around.
Hillmen.
Hold them over there. A freemen are suffering in the west. Not much progress either. Being piked there.
Our general is under attack.
Take the links. Orders, my lord.
Nicely racking up the kills there.
The men are wavering.
And the slingers are being shot to bits by their slingers, which apparently have.
Slingers.
Oh, they can hit, so they're not sure why they're not focusing them now, but oh well. Bit too late for that, I think.
Hillmen. For glory. What
Much
are your
reinforced over the
orders?
spearmen, just in case. Over here, though. Decent progress. Charging with the hillmen here. There you go. Causing a collapse there. Now we can surround the others and then we can sort of flank for them there. Excellent stuff. You should throw the lines a bit into disarray.
Malay infantry at the ready.
Almost. Bit more, bit more.
Hillmen. Orders. At the ready.
Still not breaking. Just start. There we go.
Ready. For honor. At the ready.
Not so much progress for them. There we go, and quickly break that one. Then we'll have the slingers and the hillmen run after these chaps while the other. There we go.
Hillmen. Order. At your service.
Then we'll catch and then a pinch maneuver between the other pikeman unit there.
Malay infantry. My lord.
And actually sort of divert one of the hillman units to sort of hit the flank as well while we're at it. With this we can sort of separate the slingers from the rest. Which will make things a lot bloody easier for me. There we go, one unit there taking severe casualties.
Hillmen. Double time. For glory.
Shattered. Excellent.
We await your orders. Hillmen!
Right, that can just be left to the other slinger unit then. We'll have the hillmen joining in the flank assault alongside the pikemen. Hillmen.
The enemy general is dead.
Ah, the enemy general is dead. Good. Our slingers are doing a lot of damage to their slingers. Also good. Maybe Freeman, they're not having the most fun of time with the general dead. Probably another one soon to go. Won't be having such a fun time. Go. Broken.
Orders, my lord!
Quickly finish those off. We can, so they can't return to the fight because they're not shattered yet, so there's a chance they might be reinvigorate and return to there, so we don't want that, we want them dead. Just pelting a few of them to death there. Should do the trick. Flank assault there's not.
Await your orders!
Success I'm hoping there.
Orders!
Come
Our
on,
men
just
flee the
shatter.
field of battle.
There we go.
This is a shameful display.
Sadly they shattered as well.
Light infantry at your command!
The enemy general is dead.
And that's the second general dead. That should very much tilt things in our favour. In the otherwise very heroic garrison of Iconium. There we go. All of them run off. Empire. So there you go, two armies. Granted, not big ones, but still two armies destroyed here. Rhodus does not seem to move. They just seem to have dug in. Interesting.
My sword is yours. The enemy must never have rest.
Big success.
At your service. They will never know I was there.
Undermine the defense of Petra a bit. Oh, that didn't quite work out.
So
Hercules has nothing on me. We hunger for battle. Make haste, men.
The army here is beginning to look like something, so that's good.
Is that all?
But we still need to add more troops. Right. Range.
We need good fighters.
Some cavalry there would be good. Very good. Also need to rebuild the army. Less sure about them.
I am greater than mighty Achilles.
Well then, let's end the chat. Oh. Condition edict. not so much happening this turn.
Peace is not an easy word. Warriors speak of honor and glory, but you have little of them left.
I got enough enemies as is, I suppose, but if they're willing to pay for it. I might be willing to give them a bit of respite despite taking out one of my allies. That's absolutely not going to last forever, but this is going to allow me to focus on the Galatians.
How can I serve you?
Just in the champion had to split check if Pesinius, no, it's not occupied.
We hunger.
Excuse me, strike and then Kira first.
Commander.
The Centaurs. Bit more troops to be added.
Your next command.
We shall add some pikemen since they have served us quite admirably, I would say.
It's a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Quite admirably. We shall begin forming up another army as well, though that's still going to take some time to actually get going, so I might as well wait with that. I need to increase the military output of the province. Of course, we could start here from Iconium. They can sort of get some stuff, though I still need to increase the military output of that one as well. There's a sort of bit there to consider, but I could at least start out here with some archers, I suppose, to assist my forces. Archers.
Are you ready to serve?
And we can also get some pikemen if need be. So we can overall form, I think, a pretty decent force there. Which should also assist us in case Rhoda does something else. We can just shift the road towards the east there to help those the Egyptians. Ah, snap. Now they're heading up there and I got no immediate forces to deal with that. Well, I can take there, but that's still going to take through some unweathered some territory. I'm going to try and have to hunt them down and sort of stop them with my agents, that way slowing down their advance and that way also bleeding them out. Hopefully that way making it easier for my arm to deal with it, but that's going to be a bit tricky there. Be annoying. And now Cyprus is up to no good as well. Can't quite get there, can rush to Palmyra, which means he can't easily take that one, so I'll do that for now. There's no other forces anyways. He can't move there.
Is there nothing else?
Can he? And he can. Well, that places me in a pretty awkward position then.
Ready for orders. Ready for battle. Laying siege to the settlement.
We shall besiege Akira and hope they attack our space, in which case we can deal with them.
Commander. At your command.
Have to move towards there to deal with that. Oh, rats didn't notice what they were doing there. That's a bit awkward. That's not going to make friends, that's for sure. He's not going to make friends. Growth is looking alright. In fact, Rhodes has now turned on its old allies. Interesting. Not that I'm complaining as such.
There is more I could do.
Makes things a lot bloody easier for me. Again, just means Rhodes is going to be stronger for that point, so that is something I have to keep in mind. That is something I have to keep in mind.
Hercules. I don't rest, but I will stop.
Anyone could potentially trade with? Rhoda seems surprisingly friendly with us.
Be welcome, but may Athena strike us all dumb if we speak.
Yeah. Clearly not that interested. Well, let's end the turn and see what happens next. Now they're heading eastwards. Interesting. I mean, that's a direction they could also choose, sure. Just strikes me as a bit odd. Now we got a big battle on our hands here. A lot of Galatian swords, Celtic tribesmen, skirmishes. The Freeman slingers, I got slingers, javelin men, archers, spearmen, some other bits here. Should be doable. Again, it should be covered relying on the spearmen for the actual front knife. I'm going to have to sort of draw them into the pikemen and then sort of flank them with the hillmen and the spearmen. The archers, slingers sort of shoot from behind, and then we sort of also use the javelin men sort of flank a bit the element there. So we're basically forming up into three primary groups. First is the shield group, if you will. We'll have the range group there. Forming up, there we go. Then we shall form up the flank group number 1. Number 2, and I also got some obstacles above I can put down. Don't think you can take advantage of that. Fireballs. Yeah, the terrain isn't really conducive to that. We got the Caldrops. There's not a lot of any cavalry in here, so I don't know. Don't think I'm using the defenses. And this one, flame projectiles unit activation. I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out well. Basically, flank group 1, flank group 2, but also reinforcement group if need be. Should have got this part as well here, which acts as another flanking element.
At the ready!
That way we sort of got things reasonably set up. Reasonably.
Heavy cavalry!
I see. That's how they look. But actually I have flame arrows. Hang on. I think we can do this a bit better than actually now that I suddenly regain my senses.
Ready! General!
for orders. We await your orders, General.
There we go. Actually, set them up here. There we go.
Persian archers! Gauls are by turns cowardly and stupidly brave. Today I hope enemy reinforcements approaching. Today when the gods of stupidity require proper worship by their followers. Either way, give them no quarter. At your service.
Noble Hall, heading eastwards. Wait, what? That rather throws the plan into disarray if they're all hitting from there. Oh well. It was a nice try.
What are your orders? We are at your command.
Gotta reposition everything then to deal with this. Surprise. Dave Freeman swiftly advancing. Galatian noblemen, Galatian swords. And some mercenary Gallic light horses as well. Good measure.
Ready. Double time. Our orders. Quick march. Amen. Double time. We are at your command. Double time. Our spears are yours. Yes, Commander. Time.
What the hell are you doing? Oh, I can't walk in a straight line, sir. Are you an idiot? Yes, sir. Private, idiot. Marcus, idiot. Oh, great.
Orders, my lord. Orders.
It's not quite what I had hoped.
At speed.
I might actually use square formation. Maybe that way I can boast them a bit further.
Armored horsemen. Amen. Persian archers. We understand. Royal pelters. At ready. What are your orders? Our hidden units have been discovered. Ready. Spears ready.
Didn't last long.
General. Understood. Ready. Awaiting orders. The men are wavering.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, really. I'd say I underestimated that a bit. Oh well.
Withdraw.
Could you hit their cavalry? Just hit them.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Ready to
Bit of collapse there.
Amen! Engage! Light cavalry! Heavy horse at your command! men! Ready! Our general is under attack.
It's looking a bit rough to say the least. Getting some kills there, but overall, most favourable situation here.
As you command. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Alright, apparently all of my units are just completely collapsing in a matter of seconds. That's not good. Oh well. Clearly underestimated my opponent here. And again, even I mean, the Eastern Spearmen just quite frankly seem terrible. Probably shouldn't bother with them anymore. Even if they're cheap, they're just not really reliable to sort of hold any point, which is rather what you need them for. So I'm guessing I'm going to replace them with other elements because this is yeah, not good. I'm better off with just more pikemen or hoplites or whatever. And the pikemen didn't just completely collapse, they're still holding on, but it's just not working out there. Right here, that's kind of working out there against the leader there, but the rest of the force is basically scattered to all the winds. So yeah, go figure. It's a learning experience. Again, I don't really know much about the Seleucid Empire. And again, you're just trying stuff out and having some fun with it for the most part. But yeah. I would at least figure even just braced up in the square formation, they'd be at least a bit more robust than that. You know.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh well, we live and we learn. We live and we learn.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I mean, my peltasts are doing plenty there, but the problem is my army is not composed of peltasts. I'd be a lot better off. Granted, without the leader, they should be a lot weaker, and we're getting some kills here and then, some units breaking off. Could be a lot worse, I guess. The line here is still holding somehow. A brave stand, but could still be a final one at this rate.
Orders, my lord. What are your orders? Our orders. Ready? Slingers.
The Royal Pelters, they're pretty quite lethal in close combat, so that works out. In a matter of seconds, just slitting them to bits. I mean, if I can flank their main force with them, I should have a chance of actually causing a full rout. It's going to be a bit risky nonetheless. But I think that's basically my best chance of winning this.
Glory! General! As you command! Obliterate them! By your command!
Right, there you go. Just push them hard. Use the whip. Use anything. There we go. Routing as many of the units as possible here. The more you can basically course a route at the same time, the more chance you basically have of causing a full rout. There we go. In the end, the general and his men are basically there just...
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Causing a full rout there. Just cause one of them to break, that would be pretty good.
General! Double time! At the ready! Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
We await your command.
Royal Peltas!
We await your orders. Hillmen, act on!
Refusing to gear up. Swine.
General, as you command! A charge!
They're flanking out the flank, and they got a quick counterattack there.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
There you go, broken.
Ready for orders. Melee infantry! Victory! Orders understood!
No, fight, you cowards! Fight!
Forward!
There you go. In with a tribesman. There you go. Routing more of their stuff. And end up pulling through this, I think primarily in part thanks to my general. Again, those spearmen. Good lord, I gotta drop using those eastern spearmen. They're just all kinds of terrible. Get the final general, that should, I think, give me a bit more to work with. He's like the real problem left here.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, that's another one gone. And with that, the rest of the forces should crumble.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Just rushing through this. Just a few desperate madmen left.
Our men flee the...
And there we go. Costly victory, but we won, despite being, frankly, utterly useless. Harsleshon, and I gotta just replace them entirely, just use better units. There you go, one army dead. That's probably also the last of the Galatians, really. Wait, another attack? They just threw everything they had at me and they're ready for another one? Good lord. Well, I guess my time is that's going to be the last either way. This episode hasn't really progressed a lot of turns. It's mostly just been a series of battles here and there. This is definitely going to be turning out active campaigns in that regard. Not a lot of auto matching and get away with.
General!
That's for sure.
Pikes at the ready! Form phalanx! We are at your command. At the ready! Slingers!
Hillmen!
Archers!
Pike infantry ready!
Alright.
Slingers! Our Gallic foes are moonstruck fools for daring to stand against us, men. Enemy reinforcements approaching.
So another assault here. And a fresh unit entirely there, of course, thanks to them getting a new general. That, in fact, might have been what just caused them to attack there. Oh, we got ourselves a new general. With a full bodyguard. Forwards, chaps. Forwards. It might end up with having to come down to a Royal Peltas again. I mean, these guys are bloody monsters. Just tearing through the enemy. Like bloody heroes out of the myths. I mean, I just think of them, you know, like some kind of ranged units, but they clearly pretty mean up close as well. I mean, they got some insane melee attack. Armor and melee defense, when you think about it. And these guys are just terrible. Let's see how this works out again. It's probably going to come down to the pell test at this rate and make good use of his ability to somehow, you know, overcome these bastards.
There's enough killing today for everyone!
Good lord. Just going to speed this out a bit.
Our general is under attack!
That's what I sounds expected.
Form a wall!
Straight at the pikemen. Carry goes straight for that units ranged.
Kill men! We await your orders. General! Loose! Up forward! Royal Peltasts! Victory! Take that! Charge! Light cavalry! What are your orders? Charge!
Right, quick, so I'm scaring the generals from England, but meanwhile we can sort of deal with the units here with he's still being bogged up and now attack from several sides. In some cases throwing them straight into the pikes. I think that works out quite nicely over here. Units shattered pretty brutally. I think that was largely it for them.
What are your orders? Light cavalry!
Some of our cavalry there, that's not good, but
At your command!
we'll take whatever we can get.
General! As you command, Commander! Shield wall!
Dealing with the range stuff.
We await your orders! Kill men!
Set up to flank.
General! Fire!
Get from as many sides as possible.
Royal Peltasts! Understood! Melee infantry at the ready! Armored horsemen!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Swarming them and killing them horrifically.
Light cavalry! Ready! Telos!
Ignore the unit there.
Ready to
Go
fight!
for the ranged stuff, please. That'll make me happy.
Paladins! Get moving! Hack them down!
The men are wavering.
Quick cutting through the Galatian noblemen. Faster the better.
Pull back!
But they're certainly resisting pretty aggressively.
What are you?
An entire unit has perished.
General!
Our men flee the field of battle.
So units breaking
This is
off.
a shameful
Cowards. You shame the Empire. Shame the Empire.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
As you command!
There you go, second wind. There you go. No, no breaking. Took a bit of a while there, but getting there.
General! The battle is turning in our favor.
Go.
Royal peltasts!
And with that, another Galatian army routed.
Ready for battle!
And with that, Galatia's gone, at a rather high cost. They're going to hit Cedars, that's going to be lovely as well. And there we go. That'll be it for today's episode. Hope you all enjoyed it, had some fun. If you didn't, subscribe, like, share, and comment on it. This is Imperial Dane, signing off for today, and see you all in another 2 days' time. Cheers.